Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going in and looking at all of my wrenches. We're going to be going over the different styles I have, the different brands that I have, the different size sets, things like that. Now we're not going to be going into a whole lot of detail as far as like pricing and all of that, how they compare to one another. I'll kind of give my thoughts on them, what I use them for, the ones that I use most commonly, the ones that I don't really use but like to have on hand, things like that. If you guys want to see an actual in-depth video on any of these sets, please feel free to drop a comment down below. I'd be happy to do a review on any of the individual sets or maybe one compared to the other. But let's go ahead and take a look at both my toolboxes. Here in the main box, the Husky box, I have all of my primary wrenches that I go to. The Matco box is kind of my overflow box, but still, when it comes to wrenches, I still get in this one a decent amount. It's just the sockets and stuff over there in the Matco box are more of my overflow that don't really get used, just because that was originally when I was going to college and had a whole nother set of tools. So when it comes to wrenches, I have some in both boxes. We're going to take a look at them. Let me know your guys' thoughts. If you guys have any of these sets, let me know your guys' experiences, or if you guys are looking at one of these sets, I'll try and have some of them linked down in the description for you guys. So we're gonna look at the Husky box first. The big drawer is main drawer for wrenches, and I keep both metric and SAE. So I used to just keep all the wrenches in their own organizers that they came with, and then I switched to the toolbox widget, and then Tetkon released these. These are made by Ernst. Really nice modular wrench organizer, and you can also get them with magnets on the bottom, but I really like this. Red is metric, black is SAE. I don't use a whole lot of SAE, but I do always keep it on hand. So back here you can see both metric and SAE. These are my line wrenches, flare nut wrenches, and these are from Gearwrench. I use these every once in a while, anytime I'm doing brake lines or fuel lines or things like that, but not something I use on a regular basis, but always a handy tool to have, because the last thing you want to do is round off one of those fasteners on one of those lines. So that is always a nice one. And I went with Gearwrench just because it was a more affordable option for a wrench style that I don't use a whole lot here at home. Next up is the Deep Offset wrenches. These are the SAE, and these are also Gearwrench. Pretty good size range from 3/8 up to 1 inch. And I had to kind of double space these because of the deep offset. And these are also another one that I don't use all that often, but another one to have on hand just in case for those awkward kind of angled fasteners. And this set didn't run a whole lot either. Here in the back, I just have a couple of my long double box end ratcheting wrenches. This one is a Matco with the solid 12 point and then the flex head ratcheting on one end, and then the Tetkon 8 and 10 millimeter, which is a 6-point design on both ends. And this is their old style. They have released the new kind of brushed finish long double box end set now. Over here, the last part of the SAE are the stubby wrenches, and these are from Tetkon. I bought these, a long time ago, and this set, I believe, for both the metric and SAE together was $50, so a really good deal back then. Now Tetkon prices have went up a bit. Their wrenches still aren't too bad though. You can get some pretty good deals on those, especially when they're on sale. So the SAE set runs from 5/16 up to 3/4, so kind of your standard size set. But the thing that I also like about Tetkon is they don't skip sizes, so you have a nice complete set. And then the last set are just my standard non-ratcheting. None of my SAE in this drawer is ratcheting, but over here I have my nice full set of Matco wrenches going from 1/4 inch up to 15/16, and actually I think this set continues. I think I have the 1 inch over in the Matco box, which we'll see here in just a minute. Like I said, I don't use SAE all that much, but I do like to keep just a nice full set. I guess I can't say standard combination because these are a spline drive box end over your standard 12 point. And they do have a nice little anti-slip feature in these. Some of the Matco ones like this can be a little aggressive on certain fasteners and can sometimes be a pain to get on certain fasteners just because of the tight tolerances and the pretty aggressive teeth on them. But overall, I'm really happy with the set. moving over into the metric, first up, we're looking at the Gearwrench 120 XP. I have a lot of the Gearwrench 120 XP ratchets, which I really enjoy. I know it's not for everybody, but I really enjoy them. And this set I actually won, I believe, on Instagram 6 or 7 years ago, and absolutely love this. I got really lucky because I was getting ready to purchase this set when they did the giveaway, and I just posted some pictures of all of my wrenches and ended up winning. And so I ended up getting the set that I wanted. So I love their length. I love that one end is flex head. It is also a spline drive. And then on the other end, just like the Matco one, the Matco is the exact same, different gear mechanism, but same thing. And then the spline drive on the other end, which is solid, non-ratcheting. Overall, a really nice set. I'm really happy with them. I also have a couple other long double box end wrench sets. As you can see, I have a Tetkon one, Matco, Gearwrench, and we'll get into the other one over there. Here we're looking at the Tetkon stubbies in metric, which go from the 8mm up to 19mm. Nice full set there. And stubbies, here we are looking at Capri's ratcheting wrench set. They actually just recently released their new 120 tooth reversible ratcheting wrenches. So that's definitely a good option. These are, I believe, 90 tooth, but they've held up extremely well. This is my go-to ratcheting wrench set over here, unless I need something with length. And this set ranges from 8mm focus, 8mm up to 19mm. So your standard size set for metric, and they just operate extremely smoothly. I have Matco set that I'll show you, which I had issues with when I first started using them, but these just work extremely well. And this has a more extreme anti-slip feature as well, similar to the Matco. I don't think I've had any fitment issues with these though. They've worked well, haven't rounded off any fasteners, haven't had any issues that I can think of with it fitting on a fastener correctly. Overall, really happy with that set. And then last set, my most common used set that I got a killer deal on was the Gearwrench 22-piece set. And this set is just a long pattern combination wrench. Goes from 6mm, so quite small, up to 32mm. Now, obviously, it does skip some sizes. You don't get 31, you don't get 29 or 28. You got a 27, a 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. So just a few skips up here in the larger sizes, but this set ran me, I want to say it was $75, $80 for this set. Now it ranges anywhere from like 100 to 150, just depending on when you find it. But if you ever find this on sale at the $80 price range, it's a definite buy. While they're not like the best wrenches ever made, they're just a good quality long pattern combination wrench set. So we'll look at the 13 and the 13. There you can kind of see just how much longer the gear wrench is over the standard length. And I believe Capri's new 120 tooth ones are actually an extended length ratcheting wrench as well. So it's a 120 tooth reversible long pattern ratcheting wrench that Capri recently released. So I think that's going to be a really good option. But for just the standard combination wrench set, it's a little bit extra length. This is a nice size set for a really good price if you can catch it on sale. As far as open end features, they're just a standard 12-point box end. And as far as anti-slip design, they have just a simple tooth there at the front on the bottom, and then one at the back on the top. The Tetkon doesn't have any anti-slip feature or anything like that. So let's go ahead and move into the Matco box. All right, so bear with me. Over here along the front, we actually have another long double box end ratcheting wrench set. Now this is the Easy Red, and Easy Red has changed their design like, I don't know, 4 times, but they have different variations. You can get reversible, you can get non-locking flex heads, you can get locking flex heads. So the pricing is going to vary, but this set wasn't cheap. I know some of the earlier designs, there were a lot of issues. This one I haven't had any issues with, but once again, this isn't my go-to long double box end ratcheting wrench set. They're a little bit on the thicker side, but that doesn't bother me too much. I also like the offset that they have. As you can see there, it's just a nice offset. And these are like at the time, this had the most features, so it was a more expensive set than some of their other options. The reverse here, then you have a flex head that is locking right here with this button here. Here you can see the offset a little bit better on the larger one, and they are a spline drive design. I know spline drive isn't for everybody. It is nice to have a set of spline drives if you don't have one, but spline drives, there's pros and cons. If you don't get the right one, spline drive can be absolutely horrible and just a horrible experience. If you find a good set, they can be extremely helpful for multiple different style of fasteners, but they've got to be a good design. Some of them you just don't have good fitment. And here we have the toolbox widget as the organizer. Here we're looking at the Matco long pattern ratcheting wrenches, and when I first got this set, I had nothing but issues with ratcheting mechanisms. There were probably 5 or 6 of the wrenches that were constantly jamming up, and I just had to take them and just tap them on like the ground in order to free them up. They were constantly jammed. I was about to return the set because they were extremely irritating, and just over some use they cleared up, and I haven't had any issues recently. But once again, this is the SAE set. I do have a metric set as well. This set goes from 1/4 inch all the way. I have the 7/8, 15/16, and then I have the 1 inch here, and I have those on the big angled ones. So a nice big set of SAE ratcheting wrenches there. To one of my favorite ratcheting wrenches, which actually blew me away. I don't know if they still make them. I don't know if they changed the design. I don't know if they're as good anymore, but this is the Dewalt, and I bought these at Sears back when that was a thing. And these are the Dewalt ratcheting wrenches, and they are reversible. They have a little bit of an angle there, which is really nice. And they've always operated correctly. They've always been smooth. They've always just worked. And for the price, I think I paid $80 to $100 per set. And I was expecting them to be decent, but for a reversible ratcheting wrench, they have been fantastic. Also have an open end feature that is similar to the Gearwrench one, but it does have a tooth at the top and bottom towards the front, where the Gearwrench one that I showed you earlier was just one on the bottom at the front and then one on the top in the back. So a little bit different design there for anti-slip. But as far as a ratcheting wrench set that's reversible, these have been fantastic. But once again, I bought these back when Sears was still around, and I got them on sale. I don't know what the pricing is now, and I don't know if the quality has gone downhill, because I know they have a few different sets, and I have that in both SAE and metric. Then I have the Matco long pattern metric combination wrenches, and these are also just like the SAE set we looked at in the other box, are the spline drive with the more aggressive teeth. Focus with the more aggressive teeth. This set actually starts over here at 6mm and goes up to 20mm, so some decent size there. Is the Matco long pattern ratcheting wrenches, just like this set over here, but in metric, that goes from 8mm up to 19mm. And this is the primary set that I had issues with the ratcheting mechanism, but since just getting some use on the ones that I had issues with, they cleared up. There are a couple sets that I'm not showing in here. I have them in my work truck, so I ran out to the truck and grabbed a couple real quick. I have the Tetkon angled wrenches as well as their crow's foot. Both of these are made in the USA. I was picking these up with my rewards money every month when I would get some, and unfortunately they, in the middle of me doing that, they switched designs, so now these are the brushed finish. Not a big deal. I don't use angled wrenches a whole lot, and I stopped getting these when they switched designs, and I actually just ended up getting the Capri set, which once again, these aren't a wrench design that I use all that often, but it's still handy to have. Has big coverage from 6mm up to 24mm without skipping a size. And then I also have their stubby wrenches in both metric and SAE. Nice coverage there. Comes in a nice organizer. And if I would move these into that box, they'd probably get used more often, at least the stubbies. But these are also a little bit special design. This has their wave drive,
I can't remember what they call this, but it helps with rounded off fasteners. It has teeth that bite in and help you remove fasteners. So not my go-to stubbies, but definitely a good one to have on hand for those bad situations. So I like that I have good coverage on those. You can also get those in long pattern, I believe, but those are two other ones. And then I also have their dual size ratcheting wrenches that are reversible. On one side it's a 14, the other side's a 15, so it actually changes sizes as it passes through, which is kind of a unique design. They are reversible. This side is 17 and this is 19. There you can see the size variation as it passes through, and it has their wave drive technology to help prevent rounding off and to grab and hold onto the fastener. And that's a pretty decent coverage set. You get 8 SAE and 8 metric with just 4 wrenches, so 16 wrenches total, which is pretty cool. I did a review on these, so if you guys haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check that out. But this is kind of my Capri drawer as far as some of their tools that I have. So those are just some of the other designs that I went with. I just didn't end up picking up these before Tetkon changed the design to that satin finish, which I may pick up some more, at least to the crow's feet. The angle ones I don't use all that often, so I'm not going to continue to buy those, especially since I have the full Capri set now. So I'll probably just continue getting these in that satin finish. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you guys have any questions on any of these wrench sets, please feel free to drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it. Or if you would like to see a comparison of any of these sets to one another, or just a deeper look at one of the specific sets, I'd be happy to do so. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.